Hello guys, welcome to Beam Analysis. This software has been developed using Matlab graphical user interface. With this software, you can perform the beam analysis and get the plots of bending moment, shear, and deflection diagrams. And you can perform this analysis using different beam sections under different loading conditions and boundary conditions as well. Now, all that analysis you can perform with the SI units, and the future versions of this software will be coming up in where you have the options of American units as well. Now, you guys can email us at araza004@fiu.edu for further details of how to download this software. Now, if I hit this SI units, let's continue with that. It's gonna go to a next section where you have this beam section that you can choose from. Now you have 6 different beam sections that you can choose from: rectangular, circular, hollow rectangular, hollow circular, I section, and a T section. Now this go back button here, if I hit go back, it's gonna move to the previous screen that I have, and then I can move to the next again, SI units. Now if I choose any of these sections, let's say in like I section here, if I choose that, it's going to move to the next section where I can input some further details about this section. Now this compute button, once I input all the values, it computes the moment of inertia and the area of this section, and then I can continue on with the analysis. And if I try to hit compute when I didn't put any values, it's going to give an error that please input all the values. And if I try to continue with the analysis without putting any values, it's not going to let me continue unless I put all the values in there. Now, let's say if I put some values in there, now, if you see, even if I don't put one value and try to compute, it's not gonna let me compute the same thing. So I have to put every value to compute the section. Now, if I hit compute, it's gonna calculate the area and the moment of inertia of this given section. And if I hit continue, it's gonna move on to the next section now where I have an option of choosing different boundary conditions. Now, there's a simple beam, cantilever beam, there's a beam with one fixed end and one supported end, and there is a beam fixed at both ends. I can choose any of these options, and let's say I choose this simple beam option here, and then there are different loading conditions that I can choose from to perform the analysis. Now you see there's a triangular load, there is a uniform load with the pointed load, and there's just a uniform and just a pointed load. Now this point load you can put anywhere along the beam as this distance x. You can choose where do you want to put the load on. So let's say if we continue on with this analysis where we have a uniform and a point load, I hit uniform and concentrated load right here, and then these are different options that I have you choose. Now you see here, this is the length of the beam that I want to choose. Let's say I choose a 20 meters long beam, and the load, let's say, is at 10 meters from here. The A values is 10 meters, and then the remaining distance B would also be 10 meters, and the uniform load I have of 5 kilonewtons per meter, and the point load, let's say I have 40 kilonewtons. Now if I hit the perform analysis here, the same thing, if I don't input even a single value and try to hit perform analysis, it's not going to let you compute anything unless you put all the values in. It says please input all the values. And if I hit, let's say if I hit 45 kilonewtons, put 45 kilonewtons here and perform the analysis, and here we go. Here is the final analysis. This is the shear force diagram, and this is the bending moment, and this is the deflection of the beam. At any point, if I want to go back from here and choose different conditions, I can go back to the previous window and choose different lengths and different loads. Or I can even further go back to the sections of like the loading conditions that I want to choose. And if at any point you guys want to exit it out of the program, we can hit exit and end the program. And see, it's pretty easy to to go forward and back as well and perform the analysis. Well, that's it, guys. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you.